Welcome all. Welcome to another section of Engineering Graphics. Subject called EST 110, Semester 2. My name is Rahul Anna, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Srinarayana Institute of Technology, Adu. Today we are going to discuss certain important topics from projection of lines. Let's start the video.
Hi all. Now we are going to discuss about the projections of straight lines. So projections of straight lines means we have to draw the orthographic views for the straight lines which are positioned in any one of the quadrants. But now we are going to discuss when the straight line is placed in a first quadrant, then how it will be the front view and top view for a given straight line. And here there are various positions are there for the straight lines which are placed in a first quadrant. So there are different cases for the positioning of straight lines as mentioned below. So there are different cases, like first one is a line perpendicular to the horizontal plane and vertical plane. That means here the position of the line with respect to the horizontal plane and vertical plane. So in this case the line is perpendicular to the horizontal plane and parallel to the vertical plane. So this is one of the cases. And second one is a line parallel to the both planes, horizontal plane and vertical plane. So in this condition how it will be the front view and top view. Okay. And next one is a line inclined to horizontal plane and parallel to the vertical plane. In this condition also we have to draw the orthographic views for the straight line. And next case is a line inclined to vertical plane and parallel to the horizontal plane. And the next is a line inclined to both the planes, horizontal plane and vertical plane. So in this condition also how it will be the front view and top view. So we are going to discuss in further classes. So first, now let us discuss the first case. What is the first case here? A line perpendicular to the horizontal plane and parallel to vertical plane. So let us discuss. Okay. Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss how to draw orthographic views for a particular straight line when it is parallel to the horizontal plane and perpendicular to the vertical plane. And here I am assuming the line is 40 mm above the horizontal plane and one of the end point B is 20 mm in front of the vertical plane. So in this condition how we have to draw the front view and top view for this particular straight line. Okay. So here is the horizontal plane and vertical plane, and the xy is the intersecting line for the two principal planes. And here this is the line condition according to our requirement. So here I said the line is parallel to the horizontal plane and perpendicular to the vertical plane. So here this red line is the required line which is horizontal, which is parallel to the horizontal plane and perpendicular, that means 90 degrees to the vertical plane at some particular distance. That means here I have given 40 mm above the horizontal plane. That means the distance from the horizontal plane and the vertical line is 40 mm, and end point B is 20 mm in front of the vertical plane. So it is having two end points. This is A and this one is B. So this B point is 20 mm away from the vertical plane. So here this is the required position according to our condition. So in this position we need to draw the front view and top view. So how will be the front view and top view? So here first we go for front view. Okay, here the name I have given to the straight line as A and B, two end points. So the front view will be always normal to the vertical plane. Okay, so here in this condition when we observe the straight line, in this condition in front view we can see only just a point. Okay, we cannot see the length of the line. Okay, so here in front view when it is perpendicular to the vertical plane we can see only a point that is located at a particular distance which is given as it is some distance away from the horizontal plane, that means above the horizontal plane. So here the straight line will appear as a point 40 mm above the horizontal plane in the front view. Okay, that is the point. And next I am giving the name as A dash comma B dash. Okay, so in front view always we need to represent the end points as with dash, and we need to use the small letters. Okay, for explaining purpose only we use the capital letters A B. Okay, and top view. So when we go for the top view, we can see the exact straight line because it is parallel to the horizontal plane. Okay, the top view will be always again normal to the horizontal plane. So in this condition, when the line is parallel to the horizontal plane, we can see the exact straight line with its true length. Okay, so here in top view, as per arrow marks I have given, so within in between these two projection lines, these are the arrow marks representing the projection lines. So in between these projection lines, it will appear like it is falling on the horizontal plane when we observe from the top view. Okay, so that is I am representing the line in a top view in horizontal plane. Okay, and I have given the names as A, B. Okay, small letters for top view. So now I am giving the constructional lines for our drawing purpose. So in front view, this one is the construction line, and this is top view construction line. We can see, so this distance as per the question we have given the 20 mm, and this distance is 40 mm. Okay, so finally when we rotate the horizontal plane, we get the total projections, orthographic projections for a particular line in this condition. So I have rotated the horizontal plane in through 90 degrees. Okay, so we get the front view and top view. Okay, so here the front view we can see only the dot point. Okay, in top view we can see the exact straight line with the true length. Okay, so like this. So next, how will you draw the all these projections on a sheet, that means on a drawing sheet? So what is the procedure? So here remember, in this condition, when the line is parallel to the horizontal plane and perpendicular to the vertical plane, we can see the exact true length in top view, and we can see only dot in front view. Okay, remember this. So by remembering this and imagining this, we have to represent this front view and top view on a drawing sheet. Okay, so next we do that. So for that we need to draw a reference line, that is XY reference line. Give the names XY reference line. And next, as per our imagination means all this explanation. So after imagining all these things, we need to draw. So in front view we can see the dot point with a distance given from the horizontal plane. Okay, so 40 mm above the horizontal plane, in front view we can see the dot. Okay, so that is 40 mm above. So I am representing with projection line and the dot point, and I am giving the name as A dash comma B dash. Okay, that is front view. Okay, next we need to draw the top view, and the top view we can see the true length of the straight line, which will be perpendicular to the XY reference line, and with a distance of 20 mm. So end point B is given as 20 mm in front of the vertical plane. So from the XY reference line, the true length will be lying at a distance of 20 mm. So first draw the 20 mm projection line, and next locate the end points B and A and join the two end points B and A with a true length. How much the true length? Here I didn't give the true length. It may be 50 mm or 60 mm or 75 mm. So as per the straight line length is given, draw the two end points and join the two end points, then we can get the straight line. So give the name as AB. Okay, this is the way of drawing the front view and top view, that is the orthographic views for a given line when it is parallel to the horizontal plane and perpendicular to the vertical plane. Okay, I hope you understood, and thank you for watching this video. And if you still have any doubts, and give a comment, I'll try to clarify you. Thank you everyone. Hello everyone, and now we are going to discuss again the projections of straight lines. And here the condition is the straight line is inclined to the horizontal plane and parallel to the vertical plane. So in this condition, how we have to draw the front view and top view for a given straight line? So here I am giving another condition as for reference purpose. The A point is 20 mm above the horizontal plane and 30 mm in front of the vertical plane. So this is main important. So by using this only we start the projections of straight line. So before that we go for the explanation how we have to imagine how the appearance of straight line is taking place in a first quadrant for getting the front view and top view. Okay. So here it is a first quadrant, horizontal plane and vertical plane, and this is the line condition. So here this line is inclined to the horizontal plane and parallel to the vertical plane. So in this condition we need to draw the front view and top view. So how the appearance will take place, now we discuss. So in front view, so this is a horizontal reference line I am using at an angle of theta. That means here the straight line is inclined to the horizontal plane at an angle of theta. So I am giving the name as AB. And in front view, so in this condition the front view, this arrow mark represents the front view. So in this front view we can see the true length of the straight line with an inclination theta with the horizontal plane, or a horizontal reference line we have taken which is parallel to the horizontal plane. Okay, so that is front view. So the arrow marks represents how the straight line falls in a vertical plane while we are observing in a front view. So like this. So when we observe this straight line in a front view, it will look like it is falling on a vertical plane like that. So I'm giving the name as A dash and B dash. Okay, so next this is the front view. So these are the projection lines I have drawn after getting this particular front view, and these are the projection or construction lines we can call it as. So next view is top view. So here in this top view, so we can see the only straight line with certain reduced length, because we have given certain inclination to the horizontal inclination to the straight line with the horizontal plane. So in that case, when we observe in top view, so we cannot see the true length of the straight line. So we can see a straight line with certain reduced length. So that reduced length can be obtained by the inclined position we have given. So how it means, the arrow marks represents so how the straight line appears. In the top view we can see the straight line with a reduced length. That means we cannot see the true length in the top view. So that is the condition here. So here this is the top view we have obtained by drawing the construction lines from A point and B point. Okay, so again I am representing the name as AB, and I have drawn the construction lines. So these construction lines coincide with each other at a reference line XY. Okay, so this is the imagination explanation for the line inclined to the horizontal plane and parallel to the vertical plane. So when you rotate the horizontal plane through 90 degrees, that means making the vertical plane and horizontal plane to 180 degrees, we get the final view like this. Okay, in front view we can see the straight line with an inclination to the horizontal plane. In top view we see the straight line without true length, that means with reduced length we observe the straight line. So like this, from the construction line we get the reduced length of the straight line AB. Okay, this is the top view and front view. So in front view we can see the true length, and in top view we can see only the reduced length. Okay, so this is the appearance. So next we discuss how we have to draw, from which point we need to start for getting the orthographic views, front view and top view. So on a drawing sheet, so here I am representing, so this is the assume our drawing sheet, and here the reference line is XY. Okay, so in this condition, for drawing the front view and top view, we need to first locate the A point, because here the condition is given as A point. So the A point is 20 mm above the horizontal plane. Already the projection line has already made here. So 20 mm above the horizontal plane. Above the horizontal plane means this distance, small a to capital A. Okay, so here above the horizontal plane means above the reference line we get the A point with 20 mm distance. And next condition is 30 mm in front of the vertical plane. 30 mm in front of the vertical plane means below the XY reference line we get the A points. That means for A point we are drawing the front view and top view here. Okay, so this is the front view for A point above the XY reference line, and top view for A point below the XY reference line. Okay, So next thing is, so here the horizontal line I have taken for reference purpose for locating the theta angle. Okay, so with that theta we need to draw the straight line of true length with the theta angle, that is A dash and B dash. And next we need to construct a construction line or projection line from the end point of the straight line. So that is the construction line. So what is the purpose of drawing this construction line means we can get the top view line which is with a reduced length. So for that we need to draw the construction line from the end point of the straight line which is drawn with an angle. So I have given the names as A dash and B dash for a given line inclined to the horizontal plane. And next we need to join these two lines. Okay, here why you are joining from this point means this point is the projection of point A in a top view. Okay, so from this we need to draw a horizontal line up until it touches the construction line from the B point from the front view. Okay, so here I am giving again the names as AB for the top view. So front view is A dash B dash and the top view is AB. So this is the way of drawing the front view and top view for a given straight line when it is inclined to the horizontal plane and parallel to the vertical plane. So here every time try to draw whatever the view, that means if it is given an inclination, so in which view we can see the true length of the straight line, first draw that view. That means here the front view we can see the true length. So we have I have drawn the first front view with a true length with an inclination theta. From that I have drawn the top view. So like this complete the orthographic views, that is front view and top view for a given particular straight line when it is inclined to the horizontal plane. Okay, so for that first we need to look at the end point, one of the end points A with given condition in the question. So A point is 20 mm above the horizontal plane and 30 mm in front of the vertical plane. Above means we get above the XY reference line, and in front of the vertical plane means we get below the XY reference line. Okay, by locating the point in front view and top view, then we need to complete the orthographic views for a given particular straight line inclined to the horizontal plane. So I hope you understand, and if you have any doubts feel free to give a comment. I'll try to clarify the doubt. Thank you.